What stood out most in this reading is that the opportunity in front of you may not be the difficult part. The difficult part may be deciding whether you are ready to leave behind what feels familiar. The cards are telling me that many of you, Libras, are already sensing that a new chapter is waiting for you, but something is creating hesitation, even though deep down you know you are capable of much more. And once you recognize your true value, the decision becomes far easier to make. Let's begin the reading then, Libra. So this is a weekly reading, and the topic is career and finance. And we are covering the week commencing the 8th of June until the 14th of June. And we will use a 6-card spread. And the first card is already out here. Second card. Third card. The fourth one. The fifth one. And the last one. Okay. I already had a few thoughts while I was spreading out the cards, but let's go one by one. Okay, first card is about your current balance. So we are looking at the cards energetically. So I'm tuning into the cards energy actually. And what I can sense in here on the first card that you are kind of divided. You don't have a clear picture of which way you are heading in your career and finance. So it feels like you are undecided rather than you are confused and not knowing where you are going. It's not like that. It's kind of undecided. You see the opportunities, you see where you could go or what you can do to improve or have a better career in finance, but you are kind of like in the process of pros and contras and should I do this? Should I give up my comfortable or well-known situation to a new one or something which may be more demanding or may require a higher level of responsibility or things like that. So it's kind of, it feels like you're balancing left and right at the moment between um, staying where you are or moving onto a different and unknown, as it is unexperienced field. That's how it feels. Second card is decision delayed. So, what decision is delayed? It feels like it's connected to this card. This is how it feels. So, you delay the decision regarding which way you are going or what you should do. Do you should stay where you are or you should move to the next stage in your career and finance? And it feels like kind of there are people involved in this, and it feels like you don't want to give up the connection related to your work. I'm not sure if it's about colleagues or some partnership or suppliers or what level is this connection or like work network. But it feels like something like that. So the delay of making a decision, it's because of that, because it feels like with your current situation, you do have a built connection already, and I assume so that this is valuable to you and to your career. And if you go to a new path and you might need to give up this part of your career and you are not sure if it would be beneficial for you, that's how it feels. The next card is fear behind the delay. So you delay the decision, and the fear behind is because you feel that you don't see clearly where you are heading, and you kind of, from your experience, you expect obstacles being in front of you while you are heading towards your new path or the goal you set for yourself regarding your career and finance on this new path. And the fear is coming from the unknown, that you are not seeing clearly where you're heading. But just remember that when you are in your comfort zone, where you know everything, you know where you are heading and you know what the outcome is going to be for every actions you are making. While outside of your comfort zone, this is the unknown to you. So obviously, you make a decision and you won't know in advance what will be the outcome of your action, which is right. But the growth is coming when you are outside of your comfort zone. So the decision to make is, do you want to grow in your career and finance? Or are you satisfied where you are now and what you are getting? Because unless you step out your comfort zone, you are not going to achieve anything more than what you can achieve as today. So that's the question. Helpful influence. Helpful influence is here. This is the next card. And what I can sense in here is you are grown into the person who you are today. And you went through a lot of planning and a lot of actions to get there where you are. And you are growing your career and the person who you are today as a professional person. So you have a lot of assets buried into your skills and your knowledge, and you can grow anything from them. You can update them, you can up level them, you can change them, you can add new skills and knowledge to them, and then you are the one who can grow anything from those, depending on what you need or what you want. So this influence is coming from your own confidence. Confidence in your knowledge, confidence in your skills, confidence in your work method. And when you think about it, what you want to achieve, which way you want to push your professional life, your career and finance, you are the one deciding how you want to execute it and how fast you want to achieve. But this feels like it's a slower uh, growing situation in here. So it's not how to explain. So the whole process is going to be like growing something from a small size to a bigger size, but the decision making won't take long for you. As long as you recognize what you want to achieve, what is the realistic timeline for that to achieve, what kind of knowledge and skills you already have to go onto that path, and what is the confidence level in you and in yourself to execute it, then you will see the path, and you will know the kind of outcome as well, roughly, because you can calculate it for yourself. Best choice. When I saw this card when it fell out from the deck, um, it was quite interesting, because what I heard straight away, that acknowledge your value. That's what it said exactly. Acknowledge your value. And now it makes complete sense to me, because obviously at the time I didn't really know where this sentence came to me. But now, knowing your story, it makes complete sense to me that you need to acknowledge your value. So that's your influence, your own confidence. Trust your confidence. And the last card is the outcome. And there you go. You are going to go for a journey, and you are going to level up and go for the new path. That's what the card says. When you come to the recognition of your own value, and you realize what you want to achieve in the future, or how to want to improve your life, where you want to be career wise and financially, then you will eventually step onto that new path, which takes you out from your comfort zone, and you go for a journey. And that's the outcome. So this is a really beautiful reading for you, Libra. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And if you feel that this reading resonated with you, please write it in the comments below. And check out my other videos as well. And I hope I see you in my next reading. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.